Hey guys, so I got a request on how to do this effect here. I did it in the baddest part, um, but the way I did it was probably more complicated than it needed to be. So we're gonna just do it with like the original images that I found on DeviantArt. Credits to Riot Games or whatever. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna come back to this so we can kind of like break this down and see what we need to do first. And first, I think I would like to start with this middle thing here because it's probably going to take the most time. So bear with me. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have my four girlies here. I'm going to mask each one out, just making a box because they're already transparent. So we'll just name this Kali. I don't know if I know everyone's name in this. I've only played this game like a few times, but we'll see. I know this is my girl, Ari, so we'll name this layer Ari. We do need to take care of this stupid thing here. So we'll subtract that. Cool. Duplicate that again and get the next lady. I'm going to have to do some editing with the edges. Cool. Oh! Excuse me. Who knows if it's spelled right? And then the last one will be down here. I don't know if I know this lady. I think like K-Sai or something. Oops. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not getting the tail from Evelyn in here. Cool. Let me just put everyone in order, just so we're not at all mixed up. Okay, cool. Oh, not that. We're gonna scale this down just so we can see everyone and maybe position them. So I'm gonna duplicate this layer just so I have extras if I need it. And I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and tick on these layers and just hide them. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna actually put each layer into a comp. So I'm gonna go ahead and, well, just make a comp. We'll call it a Kali. This is gonna be the most important one because we're gonna have them all join up together in this comp. Alright, let's align this. And I guess we'll do the movements first. So it starts pretty close in. Yeah, she kind of scrolls up. And then let's see what's next. Sorry, we'll just close out of that. And then eventually she scales out. We'll toggle the hold keyframe. We also want to bring up the position. We'll toggle hold that as well. And for this, we don't really need to be precise or anything like that, because it is gonna all come together at the end. And we'll kind of just do the same animation for all of them. Then around here, let's see. Around here we'll put a marker. This is when we want to start scaling her so we get the full body. Let's see. We'll put 2 keyframes here and we'll hit F9. Do the same with position. Hit F9. And just kind of move her over. Just like that. I'm going to use this just to speed up the process, otherwise this will be a long tutorial if I have to do the graph for each one. Cool. And now we can add the other ladies in. This is just setting up the end project. Let's see how they're all set up. Okay, we'll put Evelyn first. I don't know why I didn't save the names, but that's okay. I'll put you over here, Miss Girl. We'll start them all off screen, by the way. Just so this doesn't get tricky, I guess so. Oh, wait. There's the names. Okay. Now we can work on the position. Let's bring her over. I think she needs to scale up just a bit. Put her behind. Cool. I want this to be the same speed, so we'll just enter that. Oh, we need to make sure she's off the screen first. And then next, I think, is Ari. So we'll get her over here. Put her below everyone. Scale her up a bit. And the last chick, we'll bring her over as well. Cool. Alright, this will all make more sense after we animate, but just bear with me. I'm also going to add a posterized time to it. And we'll make it, I think 15 would work. Yeah, that looks right. Now we can put our background. I just made a basic gradient that kind of just goes with it. It kind of moves, but not really, but it's okay. Just for the sake of this tutorial, it'll have to do. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a scale up. Maybe we'll do a ramp as well. Okay. So we have our first box thing here. We'll get to that later. Now we got to move on to the other things. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. So since Evelyn is next, I will do her next. But we'll do the same kind of movement. Let's see, pre-compose. And so we can definitely just have her in the center and we'll be fine. So we'll do a scroll up. We could maybe do a little bit of a ramp. I think this one actually scrolled up for a while. And then we'll add a keyframe, toggle hold, and we'll also bring up the scale layer, which if you need to bring up another layer, hold down shift and hit S or whatever property layer you want to bring up. Okay, let's see just exactly how that was animated. Okay, and around here, we'll start to transition this so it kind of looks like it's going to the side. This will just help it look more like it's a part of the same project or whatever scene. Okay, and we can put the gradient on this. We'll rotate this just so it doesn't look the same. Maybe scale it in. We'll also add the posterized time as well. Whoa, where did that thing go? Oh. And we'll do the same process for Ari as well. What is also going to help is if you kind of make them a little bit different from each other, but it should all start with like a scrolling up effect or animation. Toggle hold. Get that scale out. F9 and scroll it to the side. Cool. one more, and then we can get into the more interesting stuff. It's definitely a process, so I apologize for it being such a long tutorial. I'll probably put some music over some of this just to speed it up. Okay, so we have all our layers here. Let me just scale everything down a bit. I think we can turn this gradient off. I don't think we'll need it much more. And now let's work on creating the squares. So we're going to just create a lineup, I guess. Let's see, maybe we'll just duplicate these layers. Like so. Okay, let's see how these boxes were animated. So they kind of come down. We'll see if we can do it just like that, but we'll just see. So I'm going to put the keyframes or the anchor points all at the top. And I'm going to animate the scale. I'm going to untick this box here so we can animate it like so. And then I think we will add a linear white that goes at the top. Do I have to put this at 0? There we go. This will shave off the top like we saw in the previous thing. Okay. So I think I'll delete those and just do that so we don't have to redo each and every layer. Just offset them all. And then we will scale these layers off the scene. I'm going to hit Shift P to bring up the position as well. So I want them to go off like that. Maybe I should have done it for each layer or done it for one layer and just copied and paste, but that's okay. And I kind of want them to animate off differently. I don't know if they did that in the music video or lyric video, but that's what we're doing here. And then we do want this layer here to expand. So we'll go to scale. Let me see if we can move the anchor points and not have it mess up everything. Well, it did mess up everything, so we will just... I think what we will do is just create another layer that doesn't animate. Excuse me. Put it to the side and then scale it. Let's make sure it doesn't show up till here. I don't love that this animates like that, so we will just maybe take the opacity off of that. Oh, is that the wrong layer? That's fine. Okay, so I know there's quite a few layers right now, but just bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-compose and call it the Kali one / main, just so they're joined together. Cool. Alright, now we can start making the alpha mats. If it'll let me. Do I have to do it the other way? One sec. What the fuck? Hold on. Okay. Made the alpha mat. Now we gotta kind of try and position everything the best we can. Let's see how this does. So we'll have this position follow a Kali. We're just gonna scale this up. Positioning is really just the key right now, so bear with me. Cool. Okay, now we just do the rest of them, like so. I'm gonna just speed through this and put music over this, just because this is already a long tutorial. So if you have any questions about this process, just let me know. But it's literally just creating alpha mats and positioning them. Cool. So it looks pretty close to the original. A little different flares on it, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah. Cool. Cool. Okay. So I want to position everything a little bit better. So I'm going to just put these all towards a null object and just place it over here. Let's see. They kind of kept it confined, but we don't know what that is here. But yeah, I don't think I'll go over the text exactly, just because this took so fucking long. Um, but let's see if we can kind of add some more embellishments on it. Maybe we get this side over there. We'll do a mask path just so it's easier. It'd probably be best to do an actual shape layer and an alpha map for this, but we've already done a lot so far, so might as well keep going. We'll do half just so my computer can handle it. Let's see. Yeah, this would just take too long to explain everything that is in this, but let's position that up a bit. But I think you get the gist. Like the hardest part is definitely done. We can add a little bit of details here and there. But I think while I add the details, I'll try just kind of speed through it. But it'll be in the full project file, so you'll be able to see everything. But thank you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.